Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. My name's Stolen. This is Great Life Gaming. You know what I forgot to do? I think I'm going to change the name of my channel to Great Life or Great Life Gaming or something. We'll see. Anyway, it's not really. I'm the host. This is the channel. Welcome, everybody. We're going to do some more Satisfactory today. I did some work over the weekend. I actually spent a lot of time on what should we call it? A plastic production facility, which was annoying as heck. I had three of the special recipes. I think we needed the recycle alternate recipe for recycled plastic, an alternate recipe for recycled rubber, and we needed diluted fuel, I believe it was. Yeah, and that took a while to figure out. I did a little research on the internet and did a lot of monkeying around on my own. The ratios are really strange because you use the rubber to actually feed into the plastic build. So, but we got it working. I think just with like 300 oil, we're getting about 900 plastic out of that. So that's now injected into the system. Good morning. Hello, stranger. Welcome, Quint. Good to see you this morning. Hope you had a great weekend. Going to be real busy today. I wanted to get an early start. I do want to push as much as we can before the Factorio release comes out. I want to see how far I can get here. And it's proving to be a bit of a challenge trying to push through these tiers. So yeah, I hope you guys come along for the ride. Get as much help as I can get from my viewers. It's been a lot of fun. Um, I wanted to get some YouTube videos out about blueprints and whatnot, but I don't feel I'm quite ready for that. I don't feel I have a solid enough foundation um, yet to really establish kind of a blueprint sharing. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe by the end of the week or next couple of days, I might want to do that. Some of the train stuff I think is kind of cool. Hey, young buck, how's it going, Avon? Good to see you. You've been thinking about the train network too. I mostly want multi levels. You have a higher level for the train that's meant for like long travels that has no T junctions in it or anything like that, and then your main level, which actually goes into the factories and whatnot, where it has a lot of T junctions. Because I'm noticing anytime you have a path signal, it really disrupts traffic and it can slow things down. So that could lead to some congestion as we ramp up and all that good stuff. But today, we are going to be working on some modular fused frames, and that's what you see before you right here. I found some, whatever this called is, what are we doing here? Nitrogen gas. I was going to say citric acid, but no, that's somewhere else. Sulfuric acid. And I'm just going to design this for 300 nitric gas, and we'll be producing the modular fused frames from here. But we got to bring in the other materials. So we already have the aluminum casings. Those are in plenty supply on the network now. We have a lot of aluminum ingots on the network too. So those have been buffed significantly. And the heavy modular frames, this is still only on our little bus network, if you guys recall. I'm just going to steal from there instead of putting everything and all its dependencies, because the heavy modular frames need the modular frames, and those need rods, and then and then they also need, um, reinforced iron plates and all that stuff. So yeah. So, A point, good to see you, money. Good to see you, money. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to get a lot of things done hopefully today. This is my just first kick at the cat at a fused modular frames build. I've gotten used to this sort of bridge architecture where I put the pipe in the middle, and then I've got a sort of bridge which brings in any of the belts that are required. And then I kind of do this kind of all the inputs in the center here. Oh my gosh, another storm. I think you guys are just recovering from the previous one. Insanity. Well, I hope it's all right there, buddy. Hope it's all right. So, yeah, we're making progress here. Let's, I think we got all the belts now hooked up. We got the pipes hooked up. It's too bad these pipes don't go direct, but, has to be a little bit staggered. Category 5, that's insane, man. Whoa, say it again. That builds 6 heavy frames in one place? A massive factory. A cat 5. That's funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can keep moving here today, guys. I want to try and make some more progress here. Okay, let's get these recipes set. Oh, I see what you mean. It's all inline, Avon. I gotcha, gotcha. Awesome. That's good. That's cool. I bet you. So what? So that's primarily, I guess, iron. I would think, right? For the heavy frames, probably takes a lot of iron in that particular build. So are you just feeding it with raw ores, or do you do the smelting there, or do you do the smelting off base? It's massive. That's not cool. Well, I'm generally against having too many things being inlined like that, just because it's difficult to share the resources, and it gets really messy pretty quickly if you don't start to modularize it. But it's worth probably to try once in a while to see how crazy it is. All the smelting is made there too. Wow. Yeah, that would be pretty massive indeed. It's slow cool and more like cold. Well, it's pretty cold here as well. Here in the Great White North. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 8. That gives us our 300 gas coming in. So now we just got to plug in the rest of the materials. So I've got this pretty good method now where I run this electric wire up and down the pole. So I don't need a ladder anymore. I could just now fly up and down all the way to the top. That's actually quite nice. Quite nice. Now I just got to figure out where we're going to bring down the materials. I can't wait till I get the 6x6 blueprints. Then I could put my trains, I think, in a single blueprint. Okay, I need to calculate. So those are the inputs, and those are going to be the outputs. Two, three, four, 5. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna run them up to like a secondary level here. That's what we'll do. You've stopped playing. Oh, sorry. Let me read all that, guys. A massive cold front is coming out from Canada. It is cool right here, right now. We're probably getting it. Although cold to you is probably kind of average temperature for us Canadians here. You stop playing about the same point where I am now. I just feel that the need to remake a lot of my early game stuff. Yeah, I get that. I'm kind of in that dichotomy right now, even. Like my early bus build, I kind of want to convert to a train build, but that just takes so much effort. I'm probably just going to use that bus build to pull things off of it, even though it's kind of at a trickle pace still. In order to get massive throughput. I don't know if I have time before the Factory release, so. That's true. Alaska is yours. Alaska is yours. Americans blame Canada for cold weather so much. It's your Alaska that starts it all. That's right. You thought it was all the flappy jaws and beady eyes? Yeah, you might come for it at some point. Well, wouldn't hurt. 15 degrees Celsius and 55 Fahrenheit in Windsor. A nice warm day. That's right. I remember I grew up in Winnipeg. I don't know if you guys know much about Winnipeg. For you Americans, you probably never heard of it, but it's a city right pretty much smack dab in the middle of North America. It's very close by longitude and latitude to the middle of North America. And it's a pretty cold city in the wintertime, but a really warm city in the summertime. And when I moved out here to Toronto, even Torontonians are not used to cold weather. Like, we get minus 30 degrees Celsius in Winnipeg almost every Winterpeg. Exactly, Quint. Yeah. Canadian expansionism. There you go. You were there. Nice. Winterpeg. Oh, in a game? Really? Is Winnipeg actually in a game? That would be weird. Winnipeg's not a very popular city. All right, let me think here, guys. I need another. Let me establish the inputs and the outputs. Oh, it comes from South Park. I did not understand. I didn't know that. I don't watch South Park, so I wouldn't understand the reference. Oh, nice, Quint. Yeah, I moved out here to actually. Do you know where Kingston is? I actually live fairly close to Kingston, about 45 minutes out of Kingston. I moved out here to work. Nortel had a big manufacturing plant in a little town called Belleville, which is right along the 401. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking local speak now. If Quint actually knows the region a bit, the 401's a really big highway between Ottawa and Toronto. Pretty much one of the main drags. Oh, yeah, you know Belleville. Nice. Yeah, that's so Nortel had a really big manufacturing plant in Belleville. It's gone now because Nortel's gone. But that's why I moved here shortly after I graduated, and I've been here ever since. So I've been stuck here. About 3.5 hours. Nice. That's cool, man. What a small world, eh? That's amazing. All right, I'm gonna build. I think I can almost sense a kind of a pattern forming for me here. And I like patterns. Us engineers, we like the patterns of things. Sadly, Nortel used to have most advanced telephone tech in the world. It was really sad when it went under. I mean, a lot of people were pretty disappointed. You're definitely planning on moving to Canada at one point for an agriculture job. All right. Oh, wow. But it fell through. So that's, I guess you're not coming up here anymore? Join us, Canucks. Oh, let's place that right. Where do I want to place that? This doesn't matter too much now, does it? Alright, that's fine. Let's keep it there. Management screws up everything. There's certainly much truth to that, my friend. Much truth to that. Alright, let's just extend this way. And we'll just make kind of a little platform here to mark where we're going to expand all this. Or territories? They're called provinces. It was one of the Western sovereignties. Provinces. So it was Alberta or British Columbia. Or Saskatoon. Saskatchewan's getting it more central. Those are some pretty beautiful countryside out west. Yeah. Alberta. Now, theoretically, we could have 2 of each. Maybe that's what I'll reserve. I'll reserve 2 of each. True. Sorry, Quint. There are territories, but I'm pretty sure Point was not referring to the territories. All right, and I think we'll only ever have one output, so we could have two potential uh, lifts coming down for the inputs. Actually, well, I'm going to switch this around. Because I think up top it's kind of positioned this way. Actually, I like this idea. If it's one of the western ones, yeah. Alberta's been, well, that's the second from the coast. BC is right on the coast. British Columbia. Bow, bow, bada, bow. All right. In fact, how can I do this here? Bada, 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 bow. We'll keep this elevated just as it's here. Under the crown. Well, in Canada, I don't think you have a state of being anything besides maybe French or British. Well, Quebec is one of our provinces, and of course, that's where we have primary French speaking community, I guess. We want this. I think we should do this, right? Oh, that doesn't straddle the... Oh, brutal. That's brutal. Oh, well. You're a Texan living in Florida, and you've been to Israel. Okay, hold on here. I met some guys from Texas and Israel. God, they were so arrogant, I couldn't resist. And in the end, told them that their English was pretty good. I'm in Texas, living in Florida, and maybe it was point. Maybe you guys have met. They're just Texans. There's no other way to describe it. All right, we're gonna have to go. Let's wrap around the corner here like this. I think this is what we want to do. So do we keep that elevated, or we just bring it down to the ground? Don't know. I don't like having things elevated too much. Let's bring it down to the ground. It'll be easier, I think. Israel 1998. All right. Sorry guys here. Concentrating a little bit. Okay. So let's do... We'll do one guy here. Oops. That's not the way I wanted it. So I was hoping that I could more or less finish the phases by the end of this week. And then by next week we switch to Factorio, but I don't think I'm going to make it, to be honest. Because I think the next phase is going to be crazy. I don't know. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna try. But judging on my kind of slow progress here, I'm kind of hoping to finish phase 4 by today. But oh, keep messing things up though. What the hell is this thing backwards? That's backwards. Ah. I hate when I do stuff like that. Keep placing these inserters backwards. So it goes that way. There we go. Woo! What the fuck? Oh, right. This belt is backwards. I gotta fix them all. They need like a belt reversal thing. I need to play some Factorio, get my stream played to at least 1K hours. But you'll never match your pre-stream. Oh wow, you played that much Factorio? Holy shit, 7K. Damn, I thought my you know, what would I have? 2.5K almost was quite a bit. But that's impressive, bro. Okay, so that's the inputs. Let's deal with the outputs. Ah, dang. This is fine. I love the blueprints in Factorio. So I will be starting a fresh playthrough just to get a good feel. I don't think the early game has changed overly much, but I know it might be exciting to get to the late game stuff, but we'll take our time through it as well. Do you believe in freedom, more information, or everything you determine? Oh my goodness. We're going to get into some philosophical stuff today, guys. Okay, let's get this done. I really want to get this done, so that's going to be my goal. Boom, ba-dum, boom, bum, bum, ba-da, boom, bum, bum, bum. I don't really like all this belting to go over there. Why don't we make here? Let's do another little system here.
We are here to pop you up.
So like a computer simulation, turtles all the way down. No one actually knows what freedom is. Oh my goodness. Oh, Fire! Welcome, Fire. Oh my gosh, we got a already request for like a good 10. Okay, I gotta get warmed up here. Life is like a computer simulation with great graphics, but the story kind of sucks. I don't know if I agree, but if the graphics are all that great. All right, where's my scene here? Pull up scene. Okay, let's go. 10. That's a good start for the day. Oh man. Oh, it feels good. One, two, 6, 7, 8. Woo, not bad. Not too shabby. Oh man. Oh, how you doing this morning, Fire? Mirrors don't work in games. Oh yeah, that 10th one, that was a little tough. Oh, good stretch though. Woo. Okay, let's make a little altercation to this instead of having this spaghetti belting here. Oh, by the way, guys, I made some really cool things on the weekend that I kind of want to show you. Oh, 20 by the end of the year? That's in what, 2.5 months? Ooh, that's a lot of work. Whew. After I do that too, I get winded. Gotta catch my breath. So I started making blueprints that are stackable. Here, I just have to show you guys because they're so cool. Let's just make me a little extension here. They're stackable horizontally and vertically now. So this will be my new standard going forward. And I'm trying to build them all so they all fit on this 4x4 grid. So let's try one. I think I made a good one under constructor. The tileable template. Yeah, okay, here. So all of them pretty much start off with just 2 levels, okay? And then if you want, stupid power. They stack going backwards. So you can extend it. Might get my darn thing to work. There we go. So this is the template, and everything else is built from this. Put it right on the back, like this. And then you just have to connect the belts and the wires, or you can put it right up top. And that's the secret sauce. So it already has the You got to just, all you have to do is attach these. These are all lined up already. And bloop, and there you go. You have more going upwards and outwards. Now, the nice thing about this is because it's kind of branching out, it kind of takes care of the balancing, or partially takes care of the balancing problem. It's not a full manifold, right? It's not like you start here and insert things down the line. It splits. It splits upwards and outwards. So this is really cool because now I've already built a couple that I go about 3 or 4 high, 6 high. That's just 2. I think I did a 6. And we could do this for all constructor types. So that's your constructor. I've done one for the manufacturer. I haven't done the assembler yet. But anyway, this is really slick. I'm going to hopefully get this done for all. It makes it really easy to scale. Pretty much, you know, any kind of throughput we want. And you just have input on the bottom and an output on the bottom, and everything else just takes care of itself. All the materials go where they're needed to go. So really excited about this. I think this is a pretty big breakthrough for myself here. I use this in a few scenarios now. So yeah, hopefully this works out. Oh well, it is working out. I really like it. I really like this a lot. But I haven't done. I haven't played much. I think for things like the blender, the refinery, things that require water, I'm finding those are much more difficult to make blueprints for, because it's really weird to make a standard input and output for them because they're all so different. Some of them can have water, some of them can have, you know, belts, some of them can have a mixture of the two. It gets kind of crazy. So I don't know if I don't know, at least it hasn't come to me yet. I was hoping to maybe make a YouTube guide on that too, on those that tileable concept. Okay. What was I doing here? Oh yes, we're going to elevate this. And I made a pretty large plastic facility as well. Okay, let's make a little extension here. It's probably a little bit high. Don't have to go quite that high. So this will just go above these things. What? So... interesting. Oh well. Oh, that worked out just right. Nice. Okay. All right, we'll just push all the materials up a level. And I've been kind of getting used to using these center marks as my, they're just so easy to match. Like, oh fuck, you gotta be kidding me, really? Really? Be that way then, game, be that way. Okay. Do, Do 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 do. That should be close enough. That, I think, lines up. Okay, perfecto. Okay, these are the two outputs. Let's put in the two inputs. There. Ah, looks a lot better. Now we could get this organized. Okay, so that's the output. So we're going to put that on a train to take back to civilization. And we have the two belts for each input coming off of the train. Though we're only going to need one of them for each right now. Actually, this will work out quite nice, I think. You guys are getting into deep conversations, time and space and God. Where shall it lead? So these actually have to go up one level. Say here. Okay, and then we have this. We can get rid of these ones. Don't need these. Nope, that goes up. Sorry, these are wrong. These are the other way. These come down. Okay, and we just send across. Beautiful. It's almost like this has a sort of a plan. Hey guys, but if you really ever need to get something done, though, you know who you need to call. I should probably get Ghostbusters in here too. You know who you need to call. Oh, attach? No. Because I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so we should bring these two together. We're going to combine the outputs because we don't. I mean, the train can handle, but I don't think we'll ever have these things have an output to hold two belts. That would be kind of insane. So let's put in a merger around here-ish. All right. So Avon, when you built your train network, did you build it for multiple levels? I've been thinking about that, and that's kind of the direction I've been heading lately. In order to get sort of the throughput, like I have too many intersections in my current design. It's not very good. How we doing? Hey, welcome, Avon. Oh, you're lurking already. Welcome, welcome. Both is going quite well. I spent some time over the weekend building a plastic facility. That's back at base. We could show that a little later. No, you didn't, Avon? Yeah, okay. I was watching, I think it was Kibitz. Kibitz has a pretty popular stream, and he's got a really good YouTube channel too. And he built this pretty extravagant train blueprint. I think it carried 4 tracks on it, and it's supposed to carry. It had hydro on it. It had pipes on it. It had all these crazy things. But he had, I think, 2 levels to it. Like the upper level, I'll do something. I've been thinking something similar, but I'm going to diverge a little bit from what he was doing because I don't think I want piping and stuff in it. But the top level, I think, was just meant for, no intersections. That just gives you, say, a couple of loops around the world or something to travel really far quickly. And then you had the bottom level, and that's where you actually had your merging. You're merging on and off. So if you want to, you'd have to travel up to the top level, get on that track. But you want to get off, you got to go down to the bottom track, and then you start actually doing T-junctions and stuff like that. Because the T-junctions and going in and out of stations, that's where you have a lot of slowdowns. but the top level should be like kind of a superhighway. Okay, so now we just got to get up, let's bring this up to a reasonable level up top. And I really like this pillar method now, carrying electric wire. No more ladders. We can just fly up and down a lot faster. All right, we'll just make a little staging platform here. Kind of like a maintenance hatch. Oh, I'm liking this. It's giving me like predictability to where things will enter the system and exit. So we have, that's going to go to the output train. These are so this is the output train here, or the pickup train. It's funny, even when I was playing Factorio, I had this problem. Like, you could say things like loading and unloading, but I always found that a little confusing because of which perspective. Like, generally when you say loading and unloading, it should always be from the train's perspective. But I found I would sometimes taking it from the station's perspective. So the train unloads into the station, but the station is loading. So I sometimes think of it as a loading or unloading station, but I've changed my terminology to say a pickup or delivery station. A pickup station seems to be more clear. You pick up material from the station. Anyway, that's just a little thing. Okay, what would be the best way to do this? We have to go... I should have turned that the other way. Anyway, can't change that now. We'll go with this. So this is one of the unloading trains. And each train has 2 belts. So we effectively have 24. The maximum output you can get from a train is 24 between the 2 belts. We have maximum belt capacity here. And we'll do all the wiring for both, even though we're not going to use the capacity for both right now. And then we can take a look at the trains up top. I've already built those, so that should be pretty cool. So now this will have to come like so. This will go the other way. And that's going to plug in here. Cool. And then we just have a few array of belts, like so. Easy peasy. More or less. More or less, as they say. I'm starting to sort of develop these patterns now. Kind of. Although they keep evolving. Can't say they're a definitive pattern yet for these designs. Okay, let's extend this a little bit too. Don't want to be falling off the edge now, do we? We are pretty high up after all. Oh, can we reach? Yes. Beautiful. Okay, that should take care of all the logistics down below. That's our little maintenance hatch. And here's a little train network. We don't have any trains attached to it yet, but we'll have the aluminum casings delivery, the D's for delivery, just because we can't fit in. We have a pretty limited space there. I don't know why this can be like a ticker tape. Just make it infinite width and it just kind of scrolls across if it's too long, but oh well. And the P is for pickup, so the fused modular frames for pickup. Now we just have to get our inputs here. Oh, actually, I think we're missing power down below as well. So let's get that going. Sure that's hooked up. Then we gotta get our trains sorted. Oh shoot, we actually have to connect the things, of course. Let's get rid of this level. We don't need this now. All right, let's see. We're going to put a couple of the poles. Somewhere in the middle sounds good. Bam, ba-dum, ba-ba-bum. What the heck? Oh, had the crappy one. All right, there we go. Okay. That's all good. All right, let's go set up the lifts. Not bad, not bad. Getting a little better at this. It's getting a little easier. Too bad I couldn't do a bunch of these at once. Bap, bap, bap. Oh, shoot. Hit a button by mistake there. Oh, damn it, again. My one finger just keeps hitting Q. Which cancels the build. Okay, there we go. If we ever needed more input to this particular facility, we can add the lifts as necessary. How, did I actually finish the power? We'll worry about that later. We gotta come back here anyway. Okay, we have to design the actual stations to retrieve these materials, actually, except for the aluminum casings. We already have that one. So let's add this train. Actually, no, we're not gonna add the train. We actually might already have a train. All right, so our main base is over there. I just so like I could see everything, sort of get a perspective when you're kind of build at this height. Kind of get a feel for distance, and things don't feel as far apart at this height either, which is kind of an interesting concept. All right, so we need to build the return track. I think we'll just bring it alongside. Kind of want to have a line that goes all the way across. I mean, I'm just not sure where that is. Okay, let's actually, I'm gonna take the car down there before I actually commit. Go take a look real quick. Oh, actually, forget the car. Fuck that. Fuck that. We don't travel by car anymore. Gonna have all these things scattered throughout the world. I should make those tubes stackable. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel. Huh. Okay, let's get a good sense for where we're going to put our track. If I laid it along the same lines of as the poles over there. It can be faster? I could add more to it, or what do you mean? I kind of wouldn't mind making it faster. That's as much as I could fit in a single blueprint 4x4. Closer? Okay, well, I need to take a look at that. I thought I had this close that could make them. Oh, shoot. Let me just fill this in. We'll go to our blueprint designer and see if we can improve on the launcher. Ugh, come on. So here it is right here. These can be closer? That's the closest you can get them. Might be able to shave a little bit off of here and add one more. Where could it be closer? I'll need to see. Oh, really? Oh, this is... Ah, shoot. How would you do that? Because you have to put a bubble in there somewhere. So we have an ordinary tube. You put an entrance on it. And then you put... See, I can't even get that. Well, I can get it closer like that. Can't do it that way. The only closer I can get is like that. Place entrances. That doesn't look right. These things go up on a... If you just play... This doesn't work. Like, immediately after... I did discover immediately after an entrance, you needed a tube. Like, you needed a... Like, this doesn't work. Here. We could even just do a quick test without blueprinting it. No, it's all good, Avon. RNViz, I wanna understand. Like I tried this and this doesn't work if it doesn't have a... It's got no suction. There has to be a small section of tube right after it. You got to make that tube as short as possible. Then delete the exits. Oh, that may have connected. Hold on. That just may have connected. It's just you can't see it. Because it's so close, you can't see it. I think... There. There. That works. Well, I don't know about the God discussion you've been having, Point, but right now Arnviz is trying to. He mentioned I could probably make these closer, and I think he's right. I think I just duplicated it. It's difficult. It's weird. You have to place it very carefully, but you can do it without. You wouldn't have the tube. You couldn't. There is a tube, but you can't see it. Let me do this in sections here. How did I just do that? What did I just do? So let's make one blueprint that is the. So we do need a support, I think. At least I couldn't do it without a support. And then we have the entrance. And then you immediately have the tube right beside it. Then you just have to be very careful how you connect these. Don't want to do it on the left side, you'll be on the right. There. Hear that little click? When you hear that sound, that means they've connected. So there's actually a tube in there. You just can't see it. So we could save this. Hyper tube single. Let's call this hypertube single. Oh shoot, I should have changed the icon. Any of these I think will be fine. Okay. Oh. You can. That's hilarious. Look at that. Okay, I like this. This is insane. So you gotta build it with the supports, and then you remove the supports. Okay, we'll clear our blueprint now. Now check this out. Check this out, bad boy. So you know what I should have done? Here, let's change this. Ah, fuck. So what I've discovered is that arrow that you see when you place a blueprint, that's pointing to the console. That's considered the front of the blueprint. Okay, now they know how to do this. It's not so bad. Let's So the arrow is the direction of launching. Hold on. I messed something up here. Oh God, can you even do that? I don't think that'll work. Okay, this is gonna be insanely fast. How do you like that for a launcher? Holy smokers. Ten is enough? Come on, if we're gonna go all out, we gotta go all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, what's 14 gonna do to us? It's pretty easy to stop. It's gonna fire up that parachute. I have to try this, Avon. Viz. I don't know why I got Avon's name in my head right now. That is insane. That is literally insane. Save before launching. Oh, ye of little faith. We are epic gamers. We predict all scenarios right in our blueprints from the get-go. Holy crap. I like it. All right, you think that's going to be enough speed now? All right, let's try. If I die, we'll just blame Viz. Although he did say save, so I guess I can't blame him completely. Alrighty then. Predictions. Imminent death? Oops. No such thing. Gotta take that off there. That seems to work. I was in blueprint mode, so it didn't I couldn't. Oh shit! That middle one is completely full. Dun da 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 dun da 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 dun da da dun dun da. Oh, see that's not terribly far.